So we're here with Daniel Roberts, and can you just talk us through your last fight?
Well, my last fight with Charlie Brenneman, I don't like to use a lot of excuses. I mean, he's a tough guy, and he was the better fighter that night. I just made some bad decisions, leading up to the fight, and I probably actually shouldn't have fought because I wasn't focused. I was dealing with a lot of personal issues, and my mind wasn't 100% focused, which is why I haven't fought, in a long while, because I'm still dealing with other issues, and I need to get that handled before I fight. Because fighting is really mental. Like, it's pretty much all mental, and if your mind's not right, then you're not going to do well.
Right. Okay, man, so any idea when we might see it back in the cage, or is it going to be a while?
Well, it just kind of depends on my situation. I mean, I guess I don't want to just put all my business out there, but I'm dealing with the mother of my child, and I'm trying to get like custody arrangements and visitations, and it's really difficult because there's so many fathers out there that don't want anything to do with their kids, and I'm trying to be in my life. She's just making it so difficult, and I don't know. It's very frustrating, but I love my daughter so much, so I'm just trying to I gotta get that situated up before I fight. Even though I really want to fight, I've been training hard. I've been training with Gerald Harris, a string rower, been boxing a lot with Alan Green, so I'm staying in shape, but as far as fight, I'm hoping to get a fight within a month or so. Hopefully, all this court and issues will be over with, and I can have my mind clear, and I can go back to being the old me, because
the ninja.
My last fight, it just wasn't me, Like I said, he's a tough guy, and I'm not taking anything away from him, but like I said, I made a bad decision on fighting, so it's not, that's the worst decision. Like, it's all on me. I shouldn't have took the fight. My mind was right, and if I wouldn't focus, I shouldn't have fought. So I'm learning from my mistakes, and as bad as I want to fight, I gotta be focused, and going back and forth to court, I'm not really focused, so I gotta get all this situation dealt with before I go fight.
Yeah, for sure, man. While we have you on the line, just wanted to ask you, what'd you think of some of these crazy-ass judges?
Man, I don't know. It's sad. It's really sad about, you talking about the Pacquiao fight?
Yeah, the Pacquiao fight, and some of these judging scores are just crazy in MMA even.
Yeah, I know. Actually, a buddy of mine, Gerald Harris, he fought in Houston, Texas, actually, and he won, but they gave him a split decision. But even though he won, there's no way it was a split decision.
Right.
Even the opponent that he fought, he was like, man, those judges must have been drinking or something. So anytime your opponent is going to admit that he lost, then something's really wrong. So I don't know what's going on with the judges. I'm hoping they can solve this problem, because it just sucks for the guy that it happens to him. It sucks. That's the worst thing in the world to happen. That's my biggest nightmare. So actually win a fight, but 3 judges that probably never stepped in a cage say I didn't win. So,
yeah, what do you think of open scoring in MMA, to be able to find out the scores after each round?
My buddy actually, he actually said, he told me about that. I don't know if he thought of that, but he told me about it. And I never heard it before, but he was saying it should be like a scoreboard, so just like you play basketball and you can see somebody scored, it should be just like that in MMA. And that's a good idea. So is that what you're talking about, open scoring?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It'd be like basketball not having a scoreboard, and at the end of the game, they come out and announce who won the game.
That's a brilliant idea, because that will let people know when they're down, and they'll fight harder. But I guess then again, if they're way up, they might host too. But at least you kind of know. So
yeah, sure.
I think that's a good idea. Actually, I mean, so why should the judges keep it a secret and not show us, especially if everything's okay? It seems like, I mean, it almost it's obvious that something shady's going on if they don't want to let us see the judges' cards and make it public.